with yours truly, Cab.
Sure.
Yep. Yeah, right.
Eric.
And
Milo?
no.
Okay.
I would have went Otis.
You're guest today. You don't talk. We tell you when to talk. David, introduce yourself to the people.
Hi, I'm David.
God.
We got an amazing show for you today, folks. I will brief you and warn you that nothing productive will come out of today. You will not leave this episode enlightened, or maybe you will. Maybe we'll sparkle some stuff in there for you. Maybe if you're lucky.
Oh,
There we go. Well, maybe
okay.
we're having to share one of our mics because I failed. I forgot to get one more additional cord for our guest mic.
Oh, you should have told me it's XLR.
Yeah.
I got some at home, man.
Man.
Ask
dog.
for
You
help.
didn't forget. Don't lie.
Oh yeah. Enlightenment. Knock it out real quick.
Wait, here you go, folks. You don't have to do it alone.
Ever.
That's the podcast.
Security Hot Podcast is proudly brought to you by the Taliban. The Taliban taking control of Afghanistan since the 1960s.
Fuck yeah. Or no, it was after we stood them up.
Yeah. They needed help.
No.
A kind hand.
Yeah. A kind hand, not a strong hand.
A kind. Here's money.
That was the
Some more
Mujahideen. Two different
Mujahideen.
things. Totally not
How
the
much
same.
of that fund went to the portrait photos that they take? Do you think they sit like
Oh my God,
they did a
dude.
studio up?
All right. If you're at home right now, or even if you're not, if you're driving, just reckless abandonment and Google Taliban portrait photos. I'll do it for you here on the Security Halt phone.
I thought we were saving that for the insurrection.
You shot your load too soon, dude.
Taliban portraits. It's a real thing. A lot of people don't know about this, but the Taliban love
Oh my god.
taking glamour shots of themselves
those are
and
good
their
ones.
friends.
I'm actually jealous.
These fuck. Like,
They do.
how many times have you sat there with your friends and been like,
Is that
Abstract
like death photos?
background?
yeah, dude, look at this. This is high quality.
Those are death photos.
No, this is like, hey man, we're possibly going to die tonight. Me and you, let's take a close photo.
That's a death photo right there. It's
Late-
like the military,
later
but
boys.
better.
Dude,
They got guy
At least,
liner.
they don't have to be,
Yeah.
at least they don't have to be in uniform. They can just wear whatever they want.
immediately following this picture, these two had hot, passionate sex.
Dude
Sweet
love.
salty socks.
There's a few boys involved too. Remember, they like boys.
Oh, new year, new you, new me.
New too.
And a happy Insurrection Day.
Happy Insurrection Day. You will not have democracy here.
No. And I think we should remember how little was accomplished. It's just a bunch of Q-tards that stormed the fucking...
And senior citizens.
Hey man, I put my fucking desk or my feet up on her desk.
Let me tell you something,
they all
Nancy
just got
Pelosi.
arrested.
I'm going to shit in your closet.
Yeah.
What you have to understand is, I received a text message this morning that said, January 6th was an attempt to kill American democracy. Reply yes if you agree and will support efforts to prevent another attack on our freedom.
Holy shit.
That was a text message I got today on my phone from an unknown number.
Oh, that's me.
In Comic Sans.
In Comic Sans, nonetheless. Wingdings.
I replied yes.
Oh my god.
I think the funniest thing about it is how terrified politicians get when normal people are amongst them.
Yeah.
The poor person touched me. Does anyone know what AOC is? Where's AOC?
In Florida.
Trapped in a closet.
Yeah, instead of like, hey, like we understand you guys are mad about the way things are going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have been gangsters, you know?
Yeah.
Leaders.
See, well, the fucked up part is, where's AOC at right now? In Florida.
Oh, she's in Florida.
Enjoying herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's right down the street from here, actually.
And then, as we were discussing earlier, getting bukkakied.
What would a...
I'm gonna kiss Milo. He's talking. I'm just gonna sneak it in.
Which brings me to another very interesting and scientific question. What would a Democratic bukkake party look like? Oh my God. Just everybody asking for consent before.
Dick Cheney's got to be there.
They already do it, right? With like the buckets of milk and semen and blood.
Yeah.
What? Isn't it babies in there
Right?
too?
Maybe.
I think it's babies.
That's Bohemian Grove.
That's how they live so long.
Brown babies.
Oh, they all have the same like wrinkly old face. It's got to be from eating like whatever
Babies.
cum
right.
or babies are eating. It's like a side effect.
All right. Stick with me. All right. Starship Troopers. You know that vat of liquid that Johnny Rico is being regenerated in?
Yeah.
3 more days.
Three more days. That's seriously what's inside of Nancy Pelosi's house.
I thought,
But it's filled to the brim with cum.
Jesus.
So it's like Rick and Morty, but better.
Yeah, dude, huge tits. Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
Don't.
How do you know this?
All right. So,
I've Googled.
well, this is. I'll tell you why we Googled it. Eric and I actually work for a deep undercover investigative journal, and we were given some leads earlier this month on, where Nancy Pelosi got her start in Hollywood. And come to find out, little Nancy was a fox. Yeah. Yeah, she was running around back in the JFK days, just
Now we know how she moved
from office to office. That's when she moved up. They call her
Now she's worth
Nancy Quick Hands.
Hold on, I can't tell. Like, do I buy into this and keep it going? Is this real?
It's real. I have the evidence
Is that why we're journalists?
locked away in that safe.
That's like Joe Biden. How do you move up? You failed up. A lot.
What you don't know about Joe Biden.
How did this happen?
I don't know.
God.
You can only fail so much until you make it to the top.
I mean, at this point,
It's true.
Yeah.
You guys are missing the point of Insurrection Day. It's all about how the average white person is a face-painted man wearing
a shaman.
Wait,
a
just
Viking
white?
helmet.
That's racist.
Yeah.
What about?
Well, he was white,
There's
but he
no-
had like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
There weren't any brown people there though, or black.
I think there was one Dominican
There was, I know there was a black security guy that shot that white woman.
right in the fucking face. Like,
Isn't that the Viking guy eat organic? He's like, I'm gonna starve. And if you
yeah,
put
the
me in
Viking
jail-
shaman. He's like, I'm not gonna eat anymore.
They should bring Techno Viking into this race.
Techno
dude.
Viking. That's bad.
All right, something tells me Techno Viking is fucking hella racist.
Probably. How's he doing? Where's he at right
or
now?
not?
Techno Viking?
You can't
Well,
be racist and dance that well.
Yeah, part of the investigative journaling assignment that we got given was to also look up Techno Viking, and
He likes baking.
he does. But the shapes of the cookies are very suspect.
Wait, are they stars? Or?
Oh, they're not stars.
Swast? We're suspects?
Where's he from?
Somewhere in Eastern Bloc country.
Things like Swiss or something.
Yeah, no, he's like fucking.
I mean, with those dance moves, he's got
Yeah.
Swiss.
He just looks so violent though.
He does.
He just,
Let me find out what his
He looks awesome. I understand why you're famous. You're cool, dude. You look awesome.
Oh, dude. I found Nancy Pelosi's tits. She does big tits.
I don't think those are. Let's see.
I would never lie
No, she
about
has big
tits.
tits. These are obviously fake.
Yeah,
Those.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
You're welcome. AOC too.
Now I gotta find like
Don't just stop being mad at her.
Yeah.
and just like
AOC's not ugly.
exactly.
It's just,
She's not.
Just the way she talks makes me want to punch her in the face.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
don't listen to her.
But not like hard. Just like calm her down real quick. Like, hey, stop talking.
like white guys in 1950s movies where they just
Yeah.
randomly slap women. Calm down, you.
If you don't, hey, and if you get too excited, I'll spank you.
And then she looks back like,
That really did happen back then.
So just watched a movie from Mystery Science Theater, and it was these two actors. One was a general, and the other was a female colonel. And he told her he was going to spank her if she got out of line.
did he though?
Yeah. She obeyed.
What a fox.
But it's just
Yeah, it's
not
crazy.
far removed.
No,
I think she did
Well, I mean, it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
But going back to the insurrection,
Oh fuck yeah,
yeah,
dude.
those
Sorry, dude.
dudes and gals
okay.
are in fucking jail.
Well,
Yeah.
the Viking helmet guy,
Yeah.
he got 8 months.
Ooh,
They had an opportunity to put him in jail for 20 years as a maximum.
I'd
and
take
he
that.
got 8 months.
take
oh, because he started singing, right? He was like, "Oh man, I didn't do this. It was fucking Jimmy, man. He's got all the scoop."
Dude, I don't know.
But have you heard that they have like implants or like
Plants like yeah. There's one guy is typically one guy is seen in multiple videos. It's like, yeah, now we need to go to the Capitol. And they're like,
over and over again?
yeah, and he like shows up like 2 miles away, like with a fake mustache. Sí, vamos a la capital.
diverse. He's a diverse hater.
That's fucked up.
Exactly. Like they're like, oh, you damn Republicans. Meanwhile,
But that's good though. He wants to incite not just the whites,
Yeah.
the Latinos too.
but there was only like 5. we were not represented well.
Not really.
There, we were working. We're good American citizens.
No, that's what it was.
And,
I was working that day.
There was one Dominican, one Guatemalan, and I think the other individual was from El Salvador. Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not.
You have me in the string.
Is this real? Yeah.
So convincing. They each had their flag. They're like,
That's how we do.
You go into this. Yeah, they had their flags, and the one guy had a megaphone, and the other guy started to blow them. Like that's usually how you end it. And you shatter my dreams.
They brought their food trucks with them. They were actually selling food.
holy shit.
Oh my God,
Dude,
That'd
They
been
were
a
selling
genius
food.
idea.
That would've
You
been
could've stopped
amazing.
The entire insurrection.
Yeah, with
food
empanadas.
trucks.
And
Yeah.
tamales.
Empanadas.
And a little bit of tacos here and there.
You gotta have a special permit to have a food truck in DC.
Yeah, you do.
There's a
Now
huge
you're
intro.
insurrection again.
It's a lot.
That's true. That's true.
Fuck this freedom. Just
Yeah.
start selling
Yeah,
tamales.
okay. You gotta
Hey, have
think
you ever tried being mad when you're eating tamales?
Yeah.
Like you can't
Cosplay show up and be like, let me
can't be mad.
No, you can't. They're so warm,
It's so warm, and it's a gift. You're literally unwrapping a gift. Like,
dude.
put a little sauce on it.
oh
You're happy
man,
as ever.
fuck.
That.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need a food truck now. We should. That should be our gimmick. We need a government. What's where the government gives you money?
Grant.
Grant. Yes, a government grant to stop the next insurrection.
Got it.
It'll be us with a food truck, and we just just drive around DC. See a bunch of people gathering, drive straight there. Open up.
Through it.
There we go.
Just drive through the crowd.
Dude, seriously. Be like, hey, I know you're mad. We have free food.
And I can't take the insurrection serious because every clip, and it always ends up being the same clip, is like a toothless old woman turning around going, yeah! That's never secured freedom for anybody.
But it's also not terrifying.
Yeah.
So if some group of toothless heathens are
This is a
outside,
video.
I'm not going to be scared.
Yeah.
Very quick of somebody getting pushed against the door and be like, "Ah, you're crushing me! You're crushing me!" And I just started laughing. Like, arrest that man.
Okay.
that was the scariest thing I saw the whole part.
Oh, man. Yeah. And
We didn't learn anything from it.
No.
Nothing.
That one thing.
No.
No.
Not
I
like,
learned not to do that.
wow, man, like people were really pissed off. We should probably like do better.
Nope.
It's because they weren't organized. It was just wild nonsense.
Yeah.
Well, if you classify them as extremists or just degrade their character in general, you don't
It's
have
easier.
to accept anything that they're
Yeah.
bitching about. So
Yeah, but I feel like there's ways to do this, like organized and just come up with a plan, not just destroy the building.
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna get you anywhere.
I mean, look what's going on in
Kazakhstan.
right now. So they're protesting because of gas prices. How do we do this to where we're the good guys? Terrorists. They're all terrorists, and because they're terrorists, all the internet in the country is getting shut off. Yeah. So okay.
So he got rid of his cabinet, but he's still in power. So he's like, oh yeah, this is bad. I'm firing everybody. So me.
Except me. I'm not the problem.
turns the Arthurian textbook page. Oh, okay. Now I shut the internet off. Okay, next page. Fire
watch
my
the news.
cabinet. Okay,
What are you
next
talking
page.
about right now? What's the news?
Camps.
Camps.
It's,
Damn it. God damn it, Teresa won.
Do they have zoos there? Have they started eating the zoo animals?
Wait,
Are they on that level?
They all started riding
Kazakhstan.
horses because gas prices were too high.
That being said, would you eat a tiger if you were really hungry? Like kill a tiger and eat.
I mean, I had it last night.
Say if you went to the zoo, you're like, it's in a cage, right? And I'm super hungry and I can shoot it.
Yeah.
But I gotta eat a tiger.
I don't know. I think I'd start at the opposite end of the spectrum. Go for like a lazier animal.
A llama?
Like a llama.
Yeah.
Or
problem is-
grow your own beans, dude.
Yeah.
The problem is like,
Okay.
But seriously, like, oh shit, things are getting bad. Maybe I should just like grow my own food.
that takes a lot.
That's the last thing anybody does. We experienced that firsthand.
Yeah.
When shit first went down. Let's just steal MREs.
I ran into him. It wasn't planned. And everything was shut down for COVID. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to go up to the compound. I need some stuff. My own personal things. I left there.
Allegedly.
Yeah, my locker is
And
open.
then he's already like pages of
Danny, is that you, Danny?
no one's there. Like it's just fucking desolate.
Just fucking.
Except for us.
Except for us.
He's got a flashlight. He doesn't even turn the lights on. Oh, who's there?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Eric.
The old fashioned burglar.
He's already rat fucked 3 MREs. Like, he's not.
Why are you
Just eating them.
He's not even taking like
is
the
he
whole
wearing a
thing's
mask?
home. He's still rat fucking them.
Why is he wearing a mask? It's dark.
He's a hamburger. He's LARPing.
I got the cape on.
Hamburger.
wearing a headpiece.
Yeah.
All right. How terrified would you be if fucking somebody with a giant head, a cape,
I'd walk
and
out.
fucking
Just a head.
the mask
I'd walk out.
comes breaking in your fucking
Why
head?
is your head big? Why is the head big?
Yeah, why is your
And how big are we talking?
hamburglar?
Like the big guy with a hat and everything.
Sorry. The proportions make sense.
Yeah.
Come on, okay, keep up.
Come on, keep up, man. I'm over here doing fucking algebra and you still doing fucking long division, dude.
It's just
Pretty fucking hard.
yeah, Charlie course, dude. Just bullshit.
Oh, my God.
Oh wait, I had a calculator. It was pretty easy actually.
Oh, God.
I'm
Yeah, it's-
terrible at math.
Yeah, that's one course I never wanted to go to.
It was terrible.
Fucking math.
I went through the
You know
Charlie
the worst
course.
part about this course is that after they teach you what they want to teach you, they're like, hey, but be safe. And they're just like, hurry the fuck up and build yourself. And you're like, but I'm trying to do this properly and safe. And they're like, you're taking way too fucking long right now.
All right.
Okay, let's put some tape on it. Call it a day.
Jesus, take the wheel and cut this at the right size.
Meanwhile, they blew each other up a couple of years ago.
Then you come home, fucking.
I tried.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of
that shit
things you
was-
could do.
The time fuse test was stressful as fuck, dude. She was
Especially when you're just like, counting to the second. You're like,
Yeah.
second. And then you're off by 2 seconds. And they're like,
yeah.
it's
Oh well, the humidity.
Yeah.
It fucked you
Gee,
over.
yeah.
Or this is a bad roll. You failed.
What?
Yeah. The worst part is everybody's really quiet. They're really, really quiet for like those 10 seconds of the 5 to the 0
Oh,
to the
God.
plus 5. And you're just waiting. You're like, am I going to fail? 5, 4.
And you start counting slower.
Yeah.
You're like,
Wow.
guys,
And the instructor look at you like,
no.
I had a guy in my course that failed his time fuse during the charge. And no shit, he was looking around like, so am I a no-go? And the instructor was like,
Yeah.
go sit over there.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no,
The fucking
you fucking
bleachers,
do it.
dude.
I'm gonna
fuck
count your
outta
fucking
here.
time, this guy.
Yeah. It's a lot easier now. Everything's online.
Let's go. Charlie course.q.
You can actually
Through
just,
the University of Phoenix?
yeah, or download it on Audible.
No, Celsius.
Dude.
Can you imagine? Welcome to day one.
It's it's the way to get the best people in the field.
Quick.
You just
Yeah.
You can actually just do it overnight,
yeah.
you know, and then wake up the next day. You're
I mean, it is. You still have a hard gate. You have to send your final project through
Blackboard.
U.S. Postal Service. So.
Or
Oh my god.
you take a video of yourself trying to do push-ups in your finest form, just in short shorts at floaterjoe@hotmail.com.
Is the camera from behind you? You get in your ass?
You can do whatever you need to do.
Hold it.
This is up to you. And that's how you're gonna pass.
Let me again. I can't emphasize enough. Shortest shorts you have, no tops. It does help if you're maybe a little wet or oiled up.
Like they didn't really pass. Like we're all pretty good looking dudes. Like they didn't really, like you know what I mean.
You got to pass a good looking
Yeah.
test.
Like if they didn't like your face, like you weren't gonna make it, dude. Like you kind
I
of
think that had a little bit to do with it. For
absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. They saw an ugly person. They were like, that time fuse is going to come a little slow.
All right, bro. Let's the last part of your assessment. Let's take a look at you. You fuck. I can tell. Totally.
Seriously,
This guy has
Alex.
sex.
You know how easy.
Oh my god.
You know how easy the Q course was because everybody just man crushed on him.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the cadre made a calendar out of him.
I mean,
Dude.
the first edition or second?
Oh man. Yeah.
I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I subscribe to his
But
OnlyFans.
seriously, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Or there's also the affirmative action for a few of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
They,
Mm.
let's just say that I didn't pass.
Unless you're Asian,
Yeah.
you guys just get fucked. Sorry.
They just assume you're Chinese. They're like, we don't want
God. Yeah, it was. We had Russian guys in the Q course, but
I'll tell you what.
they're Chinese.
During basic training, there was a Chinese individual
Really?
who did not know any English.
Damn.
And they thought he was a spy.
Oh.
So they immediately removed him from basic
How
training.
did you get that far?
Listen,
like-
he went through maps. If he were just like,
I guess
speak English,
he
he's
got
like-
his number.
Yeah.
Fuck it, dude. I need numbers this month.
he did not understand the concept of what he was doing at all.
Damn.
They sent the worst spy. He was just a local citizen that they grabbed, and they were just like, "You're gonna join the American military."
How the fuck did he
Usually
make it
the
through
ESL, the ESLs for Spanish speakers. Yeah.
And I'm not kidding. This was a thing. Like they brought people in to take this guy out of basic training, like he was going to jail.
Holy shit.
Like I was sitting there, and I was like I didn't have a concept of like, hey, China, America. I was
Yeah.
pretty fresh off the boat, you know.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but
Listen, I was pretty fresh. I was one of the numbers guys. Like we need numbers on. Like your English is your second language, but you're good.
Milo is what you would call an island boy.
Yeah.
For real?
Now one of the
That's awesome.
Yeah.
no,
Fuck yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
But like I got my citizenship through the military.
Oh,
Yeah. I
shit.
didn't know that.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah. He came here wearing coconut juice.
Yes. They were like, those are no good for the military.
Well, it's better keep them.
I've improved. I wear socks.
You might need a bite.
I wear Puma socks.
Yeah.
Still island socks.
That's actually what we did when we got off the birds in Afghanistan. The guy with coconuts. We were on horses.
They give you the flowers around the neck.
Welcome to the land of Afghanistan. Quickly.
The Afghans fear horses.
Yeah.
And they have for thousands of years.
Thousands of years. It's a naturally grown fear
That's fucking badass, dude.
from
Yeah.
the
So
great horse
that was-
culling of Afghanistan.
I almost
Those
killed
are my
almost
experiences during
half
basic
of you
training.
guys
Yeah.
with a horse on Xfil.
Yeah.
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 Holy shit, horse night.
Culture
Yeah.
shock.
You want to know the
Sorry, I forgot about horse night.
horse night?
It was a red fucking horse. State
I,
that the
um,
objective.
I didn't know.
Say
Sorry.
it. I need to hear the rest of it.
Okay, so we went into a village, and the way it was oriented, like we had to walk quite a ways in because the cab had this stupid rule about infill. We won't go into what the specifics
sucks.
are.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah.
Sensitive. But the rule is gone is if you clear all the houses near the fields that you want to exfil on. So I was like, oh, that sounds cool. But on our way in, there was a horse, and it didn't move when we walked by. It seemed like a chill horse.
Oh, my
It was all good.
To be honest, he was
God.
demonstrating some very
Yeah.
chill-like behavior.
Oh, he was like, okay, cool. Like,
threw up the peace sign.
yeah,
Yeah.
what's up? Yeah.
Ah.
So then
Ah, dude.
throughout, I mean,
Oh, yo.
Yo, Americans, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not here to crush your vibes, dude. I'm cool.
nah, dude, he was like chewing on bud in the hemp field, dude.
Yeah.
He's good.
But if he was fucking making bricks.
Too much weed.
Yeah.
Eating that sheep.
So cleared all the houses. We even blew some up.
Some?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, there was some
Allegedly.
There was some
Yes.
there were some fighting positions that
Allegedly.
aren't there anymore.
Were they compensated?
There was even some shooting.
Yeah.
And then when we left, the horse was still there. So I was like, this horse is cool. This is a cool horse. This is also way closer than walking 1,800 meters over there to Exfil, so we're just going to do it right here. The fog rolled in. The helicopters came. What I didn't know was the horse didn't leave during all this shit because it was tied to a cinder block, a concrete block on the ground. So when we were in PZ posture, one of the chocks was lined up next to it. And let's just say when the cavalry came to pick us up, the horse almost killed the entire chock.
Yeah, no, I said I was cool about this, but this is not cool, dude. Totally not fucking cool. Chill out, horse.
And if I remember correctly, like that was my first mission with you guys. So when everyone was debriefing and roasting me about the horse, like I'm supposed to know if it's a cool horse or if it's gonna freak out when helicopters come. I don't
Easy
fucking
posture
know.
here, horse.
Like you're the ones, standing next to it, make it go away. They didn't, so whatever.
I don't remember that.
I'm not gonna murder.
Did I
a poor-
leave? Is that first mission for the handover? Or
No.
your first mission?
That was like my
Yeah.
first one.
I don't remember.
Because I remember we were sitting in there, all the little rabbits were running around, and my feet were cold, and I wanted to turn them into socks.
Yeah,
No,
that's the one.
I ignored your complaining.
Yeah, you probably did.
That's right.
It's fucked up.
Sort of the gun team and myself were in that pit of water.
Yeah, I was standing next to you for a while. You're like, "Do you want to stand on the land?" I'm like, "No, man, I got waders on."
You know what's fucked up? Thinking back into my Iraq deployment with the 82nd, somebody would have killed that horse.
Oh, yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys didn't kill that horse, I'm proud of you guys.
It was
I
a
know.
beautiful horse.
No,
It was like
honestly, it was
pure white.
Pure white, yeah.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were gonna say I shot the horse.
for a while, the fog had rolled in, and one of the fucking uplift kids was like,
Oh yeah, he called it out.
"Chief, there's something in the fog," and I'm like,
Gorillas.
"That dude's a fucking horse." But part of me was like, "Where at?"
This is Bogline.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Okay.
yeah.
I remember falling in the water
Yep.
with a mortar backpack.
I fell in a hole.
The mortar backpack 2.0, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because the straps broke for the mission prior to
Yeah.
that was miserable. That was awesome, I mean. Fuck yeah. Join the army.
I remember going back down to that dude and be like, "Hey man, first version, not the best. We need straps here, need a buckle here." He's like, "Best I can do is give you one strap."
What?
Bro.
Here.
God damn.
Now get the fuck out of my office. Got it.
Bad there.
Is he 3D printing a dildo? Is that a dildo? Mind your business. All right.
I'm busy. This is a customer hours.
Just doing fucking nice even turns. Like, yes.
Just oiled up and angry.
Are you eating pizza?
He's got 600 grit sandpaper. Just it's gonna be nice and smooth.
I remember Ryan and I came up with an idea of taking him a schematic for like Optimus Prime. Be like,
Oh yeah.
One real blue pen?
What?
I told they got one of those out in Syria, and it was like big news. Like everyone was pretty pumped about it. And I texted him, he was like, I was like,
Shit.
I was like, Luke. He's like, what? He's like, I said, I need you to order a couple things. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, when MTRC gets here, I need you to wear an alien costume on Halloween and bring them a schematic for a spaceship. When they look up at you after looking at it, just point. Just point.
Make sure your finger lights up like E.T.
Damn.
"Oh god."
There's I was a horrible fox. There's so many missed opportunities for pranks.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have ordered like special maps and shit,
Yeah.
like, and pretend to find it on objective as the fox for intel. Is he joking? I'll report that shit up, dude. The secret Holy Grail map from the Nazis or something. Like, fucking
It says call Tim Kennedy.
love.
New Hitler. There's a new Hitler.
I would have got a coin for it at least.
Fuck yeah, you would have.
Could you imagine Kennedy shows up like, hey, you guys found that?
I can. American Airline. To Mazari Sharif.
You ran into him?
No.
Oh,
No.
dude, I went through my my school in Bragg with him.
SLC?
We were classmates.
Yeah.
It was, he had just finished doing the
Being awesome.
what is that called? The Discovery Show.
Oh, Hunting Hitler.
Something. No, it was like
No?
Tough Jobs or some shit like that.
Nice.
Like he went to an airplane, like burned his head, showed up to SLC with a burnt head. We were like, who is this guy? Because his head looked like somebody had mangled it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, I just left Discovery Channel. I'm here now. I was like, oh, that's...
Kudos to him, but if I was going to do a civilian job, it would not involve me getting burned.
I don't. I have
Oh,
quite.
no.
I have so many questions.
He did a clown, like a rodeo clown. And he got hit by a bull, like hard as shit.
Oh, so he's
Like-
just subjecting himself. To
Yeah.
stuff.
Like he was doing like, it wasn't like called tough jobs, but it was like
Yeah.
dangerous jobs.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
You know,
like
why are you,
if
you're
it's
not
pilot
qualified.
season and like they don't buy that show, you're like, you just destroyed your fucking head.
But why are the pilots flying flame around?
What?
How did he burn himself?
No, pilot season. It's a season where shows are going into production to see if they'll buy them.
No.
So, like, if Tim Kennedy,
I got you.
yeah.
But, I'm
the
the
foreigner
plane.
here.
How did he burn himself?
So he got ejected from a cockpit.
Oh, okay.
And apparently that like the pressure like gets super hot or something. I don't know. I can't tell you. But,
Don't try science. Don't.
Fuck.
yeah.
That sounds awful.
Well, the
sounds
thing was the
expensive.
airplane.
Yeah.
The airplane was supposed to catch on fire. He was supposed to eject himself.
Why would he do that?
But
D-
he
right,
wore
like-
like a suit, like a gel suit, and the fire just got caught in the suit.
Ugh.
The way he described it makes more sense than I could. Because
Yeah.
remember, English is my second language.
No, you're good. No, I just. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
my job's to eject. I'm going to do that with you.
With pilots.
Like what?
No,
that's like-
he's an ejaculator.
Yeah. Like we only do this if we absolutely have to.
Yeah, like-
that's like you're not doing your
The
job
last
right.
scenario.
Yeah.
Like Goose tried and died.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Goose. God.
We'll give him a little sign.
When is the new Top Gun? This one?
Dude, I'm
It's maybe not that one.
right? March?
2 wars ago. I grew a mustache, and I was because they were like Top Gun 2's coming. I was like,
Yeah.
cool. Not shaving this till it comes out in honor of Goose. It's been a long time.
I've been rocking this one for a long time.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm ready.
mine's coming back now. But
We gotta ask ourselves, was Goose really that important to the movie?
I think so.
yeah,
Goose?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, Maverick was a piece of shit.
he added like the camaraderie and like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Without him, you just have a lot of tense gay moments between Maverick and Iceman.
Yeah.
right.
Maybe that's
yeah.
a- yeah,
he's,
maybe
the,
that's
a-
he's the,
Yeah.
he's the
There's
heterosexual
super-
relief.
There's a
in the movie.
lot of gay
Yeah.
tension. That's right.
Like half that movie's pretty good.
Like, at that point, you
Super.
just should have cut to a fucking real fast love scene. Get it out.
With him
Yeah.
in the shadows,
And just-
sticking tongues. Sorry, touching tongues. Do you think they could reach each other in the cockpit? But just a silhouette. You know, I think it would be like you could get to each other from the side. But
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
Like
it wouldn't look
they,
cool.
They go inverted over
Yes.
the Russians,
Oh.
and then it cuts to the Russian, and he's like starts to look up, and then it shows what he's looking at, and it's just them kissing. And it's like suka.
Kind of like, this is kind of like what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't fight that, right?
No.
You'd run away.
You're on a jet plane going,
Yeah.
Mach 2. Fuck yeah.
At that point, I mean, if you turned away from it, you're causing bodily harm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Aerodynamically,
Exactly.
I can't fight love.
He'd go land. He'd go back and land on his carrier, and he'd tell everyone, "We can't fight that."
Now, this is where we go full circle.
Coming-
because the new movie's coming out eventually at some point. It's
Yeah.
already supposed to be done, right?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise could kiss his son. 'Cause I think his son is in the second one.
May.
wait, his own son or
No, like
Goose's?
Goose's son.
Oh.
Movie version, not real life.
Man, that's fuck.
Yeah.
I don't-
full circle right there.
Yeah.
Full Tom Brady kissing his son on the mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't know what to do, man. They like those fucking people.
Defending Tom Brady right now.
May 27th.
Oh man.
So it is coming out. Well, dude, I thought it was gonna come out sooner than that. So long.
It was supposed to.
Yeah.
And then it got pushed to
Yeah.
December for a
Because of
Christmas
the-
movie, and then
Because of that thing that's out now. That's
Yeah.
flu and
Yeah, COVID.
Which
Yeah.
so I was in,
I love that.
Yeah.
I was home seeing my family over Christmas. I get a fever and a cold. And
Oh,
everything,
shit.
And it was like COVID, and I'm like, no, it's a cold. I know what a cold feels like. I've had them
Yeah.
many of times. They're like, no, get yourself tested right now. I'm like, I'm leaving the country in like 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get tested anyways. Chill the fuck out. I'm like, no, go get tested right now. So I had to get 2 tests because obviously I did the first one so I could share everybody the fuck up. They were like, yeah, you're negative. And I was like, I hate you guys.
Yeah.
And I gotta go back and pay for another one. You gotta pay for those things.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
that's why they're out there because they want to make money off this thing.
So is the hysteria or like the panic a lot worse back home?
It's about the same.
About the same.
But it's to the point that like it's a third world country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people are like, whatever's on the news must be fact.
Yeah.
You know, because that's how they get third world countries. Just dump
Yep.
all the news
Yeah.
nonstop.
Well, fuck. Haiti's president, the one that was assassinated, he was a big like anti like leave us the fuck alone. We don't want your vaccine. We got our own way of doing it.
Look what happened to them.
And they fucking killed that. Well, I should say allegedly.
Who knows?
They fucking smoked that dude.
yeah.
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 They brought in it was like Colombian and what other
Pretty much our partner force.
yeah.
Must have been one of them silver cord jobs.
Which one? Oh shit.
That one, yes.
That's the
Conspiracy
right one.
boys.
Yeah, it's the brown net.
Yeah.
Browntown?
Brown
Yeah,
sound.
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
For sure, there's people that this country tends to be friendly with.
Yeah.
Suddenly show up in this other country where they want to assassinate the president.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here, though.
Nothing at all to see.
That's totally normal.
Nothing to see.
Damn, you got a lot of like spacey ones, man.
But that country, like, which was never in a good standing, just got even worse as soon as that guy got assassinated.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many Haitians.
Oh, the gangs. Yeah. They kidnapped some Mormons
Yeah.
and
I hate when they do that.
yeah.
Dude, so people don't know, like, all those islands on there, they have, like, a lot of outcasts, like Jewish communities and stuff like that, like people that were not treated very well during certain times of, history.
Yeah.
They moved on there, like, small communities. And people don't realize, like,
Damn.
there's some parts of these islands that just
Yeah.
have small communities. So, like, German communities, Chinese communities. Chinese are owning all the islands right now, by the way.
Do me a favor, scoot a little closer to
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah. Come,
Yeah, nice and tight.
There you
yeah.
go.
uh-huh.
So,
Overlapping.
a lot of the stores on there,
Yeah.
Asian owners, specifically Chinese descent.
Yeah.
They ask the people that work there, whenever they make a sale or want to bargain for a sale, they have to look over to the Chinese person and be like, yes? And the Chinese person goes,
Ah. No.
Granted.
So fucking COVID special, dude.
Would be a really good Vice.
Yeah. Yeah.
dude, yeah.
We could
I
do
mean-
a fake one.
Let's do it
Yeah.
right now.
All right.
It's happening. So what we're trying to uncover is the truth behind Chinese influence inside countries like Haiti
Bodegas.
and Tom Rep, specifically within the bodegas. Here today to talk about that is our friend Cornelius Pepper Jones. Take it away.
Am I Asian or am I?
You're Cornelius Pepper Jones.
Hey. I'm Cornelius. I can't figure him out. I'll just be myself.
This is guy Chichichong.
Yes, for yourself.
Yeah, like I was blown away when I went to Peru, and it was like nothing but Asian influence and like Chinese people. Like, what the fuck?
There's a lot. There's
Yeah.
a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
We're
Oh
not-
shit! And they're
Fuck, dude,
racist.
we're not the only people in the world.
They are racist as fuck.
They look down on those countries.
Yeah.
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 They're taking over the economy because they see them as stupid because they're selling all their
Like,
property.
Every,
Yeah.
But everyone equally. Just because
Yeah.
you're not Chinese, they
Yeah.
don't like you. It's not like, well, and there's degrees of hate for sure. Like if you're brown or black, they're not going to like you much more than.
Yeah.
And that's not like being racist. That's just being real.
Yeah, because I look at it the same way as like China gives a fuck about China.
China.
Oh yeah.
And
Always
their
have.
people, Chinese people give a fuck about Chinese people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a hard concept to understand.
No.
People are just like, no, they're racist. Like, no, they just don't give a fuck about anybody else but Chinese people.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's fucking people that don't think like that. But as this like nation, like that's kind of your MO.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And they're slowly but surely taking over South and Central America.
Fuck, not slowly.
Hardcore. Mexico might be the last frontier for them. Because they're not giving up the drugs that easy.
Yeah.
Right.
But the rest of it?
And that's why they're developed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their presence in Panama and all throughout Central America is fucking growing, expanding.
It's crazy, dude.
Let them have it. Fuck it.
I'm for it.
We deserve it.
I mean,
I wish it was like, oh, wow.
nice.
Yeah. Like it, you know, if you don't play the game, it doesn't matter, but it fucking, it kind of does. It does. Because they don't want us to do well.
No.
Well, I don't think they don't want us to do well as much as they want to do better.
Better?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Because
Maybe.
in all reality, like,
I don't know.
see, but here's the thing, like, of course our values are not the same.
Yeah,
You know, America and China doesn't see things the same way.
Yeah.
But they just want to be able to do really well for their people
And own everything.
and own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a business model that they've been preaching for years.
Yeah.
But we just want to look at it like, oh, super destructive countries. Like, no, they just don't give a fuck about what you're doing. They want to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
I don't think that will ever end.
No.
In humanity.
No.
It never will.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
I tried to.
Unless we all believe in ZAZÜ.
That's what you got to put that dork noise right there.
There's peace in ZAZÜ.
Yes, ZAZÜ.
ZAZÜ. Only ZAZÜ can save you.
You're welcome.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because, you know, fuck them. Let 'em.
I gotta take a shit. Take my
like-
trash out.
At the end of the day, I got more important things to worry about.
Seriously.
Like, why aren't you sending any of your banking information to floaterjoe@hotmail.com? Why? We say it every
Social
week.
Security number 2.
We're not
No,
we're not going to stop.
I know you're not until that's my email.
You know, all we ask is so little of you. We're just asking you to send us a few of your banking information numbers to floaterjoe@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
that's it.
word, social.
Just hi. Say, hey, how's it going? My name's Jed.
Hey,
zip
Jen.
code.
Send me your banking information.
Yep, this is really me.
You can send the full address if you want. Zip code does work.
It's very expensive running this entertainment
Turn your car over.
franchise.
Turn your car over to the other side. There's just 3 numbers. Send those 2.
Oh, yeah. But hey, at the end of the day, we have to stay positive because it's a new year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. God bless.
Got some new things going on. So with that being said, let's look up some of the best New Year's resolutions and some of the worst.
Yeah,
God.
I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah, we got to.
The gym is being overrun as we speak.
Yeah, that's always the first.
I hate this month.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I try to stay out of the gym.
have
when
one
it's
of my
fun.
Well, fitness is always like a very present thing
That people
for
feel.
everybody. They're like, okay, New Year, I'm going to be the best physical version of myself. And it's so hard to attain. I'll tell you what's not hard to attain, gentlemen. Instead of putting a New Year's resolution that you're going to be the best physical fitness version of yourself, go be the worst physical version of yourself. I mean, you're already doing a very good job of it. So
Yeah, you need a mindset change.
just change your mind and start eating as much processed foods and sugar as you can. You're going to feel great at first.
Planet Fitness.
Then you're going to get diabetes. Your blood pressure's going through the roof. But you'll make sure you hit that New Year's resolution right off the bat. You'll accomplish it. So,
Oh, and to go full
Yeah.
circle, this is what you can do. Get really, really fat. Put it on Instagram that you got really, really fat. Then start losing weight, and you will get all the credit you want.
That's true.
even
All the
better.
things, yes.
Sometimes you have to go completely overboard before you can make true progress.
I mean, I'm
Full retard.
about to go get AIDS.
Well, I don't think
And
that's how it works,
recover
but
from
okay.
Which brings me to New Year's resolution number 2. Instead of saying that you want to live a healthier lifestyle and cut out bad habits like smoking and random sex, just go full blown, figuratively speaking, and just do everything you can. Be willy nilly.
That would be a good one. Smoke a pack of cigarettes a day for a year.
while you're having consensual sex with multiple partners. Unprotected, of course.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
I bet
consensual.
I bet you there's a
masturbation.
fucking scholarship for that.
No way.
Oh, an AIDS scholarship? There's
it up.
absolutely an AIDS
Look it up
scholarship.
right now. We need to find out.
Yeah,
the
there's
facts.
got to be an AIDS
Google will
scholarship.
have the facts.
I will.
All right.
www.
Number 3 while we wait for this Google.
School for AIDS.
Only
.com?
AIDS student. Only students that have AIDS and liver cancer.
It's like one of the top search things on Google.
No way.
Yeah, of course. It popped right up.
So you're telling me...
I typed in AIDS and it said scholarship 2020.
No way.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's an academy
Feel like that's
of
just
individuals who
listening.
all have AIDS, and you're telling me it's like
That's
the
such a
AIDS
brand.
positive X-Men Academy.
Okay. $2,000 scholarship, no essay, deadline January 31st, 2022.
Wait, only $2,000 for getting AIDS?
I mean, now with all
mean,
those
it's-
pills, with
Is
the
it a
prep.
month? Is it $2,000 a month or period? Because if $2,000 a month, it might be worth it.
I don't know.
I can live off of that.
Yeah.
The AIDS 2022 scholarship program is open to anyone working or volunteering in the area of HIV who is at least 16 years old.
Oh,
Why did it start at 16?
So we need the people that have AIDS getting the scholarships, not the
yeah.
volunteers.
So let's look that up. That way, Cornelius Pepper Jones can go out there on the street and get himself started on his New Year's resolution.
But why is
See,
it 16?
David, one thing I learned in the Fox course is you need I have AIDS free school is more of a specific Google search.
Oh God.
Oh, okay, here we go. There is an HIV scholarship. And you know what? I might have made this a small joke, but now it's fucking awareness thing. So if you do have HIV or full-blown AIDS, there is a scholarship for you. The HIV League Scholarship. The HIV League Scholarship is the only national scholarship for students living with HIV. It recognizes the immense potential of its scholars and aims to build their knowledge, skills, and leadership. You can earn up to $7,000.
What?
2 years as a full-time student. 1 year, $3,500, and 1 year, $1,500. So basically, you can pay for your books.
So you're telling me right now that we could get AIDS
All you got to do
and
is
have better benefits?
Fuck a bunch of just fuck everything. Just point at an organism in the room and fuck it.
Now, because we're so aware of HIV, is it harder or easier to get AIDS now than, I don't know.
I think it's they have like PrEP and stuff. as they
which
call
you
it.
they literally have a pill you can take if you knowingly will put yourself in a position to get AIDS.
Yeah.
Right. But have you ever met somebody that had AIDS?
I mean,
No, I mean.
you're in the room with us.
Yes.
Like our partner force had to have AIDS,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
Somewhere.
But how do we know?
Because they're fucking.
Because they got a cold and died.
But you see, but then
There's like spiders living in their ears. Like,
All real things that did happen.
right. But you got to ask yourself, like, who introduced the AIDS? Is it the group of Taliban or people that we're working with? I mean,
I don't know.
the Russians.
Yeah.
the Russians.
Did it?
Yeah, probably.
Nothing
Because
beats.
remember, in the U.S., AIDS was introduced, quote unquote.
I believe it by the CIA. Yeah. 100%. Look who it affected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got to ask ourselves, who has AIDS near us?
Oh, fucking Jimmy down the street. He's got AIDS.
I'm pretty sure you have to put a sign in your front yard, right?
And that's my question. How do you find these AIDS
to rent
ribs?
Ah, man,
Yeah.
shit.
Internet.
AIDShangout.com. I
Okay.
fucking hang out.
You know what? It's like,
Geolocate.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's no big deal. You can take 2 pills and be over in the morning.
Grinder.
Yeah.
Grindr.
Perfect place.
Yes.
That's where I met Ryan.
They have a they have an island where they put all the people.
Grinder
I'm
is a
talking about
bull
leprosy, dude. God.
Thought you're going to somehow weave the island of Dr. Moreau into this. I'm disappointed.
Oh, yeah. Val Kilmer.
Yes!
blaster. Dude, terrible movie, by the way.
Well, if you want to share needles and hang out with Val Kilmer,
I do. Dave.
Is there a movie?
Val Kilmer is fucking awesome,
you
dude.
want to share needles with me, Eric?
He's
No.
just...
Is he going to be on
Val
top of it?
Kilmer.
Oh, okay.
No,
You.
so Val Kilmer had throat cancer, and he's not dead. He's alive,
He
but
can't be in it, right?
he can't talk.
Yeah. He could be like.
There's a pretty good documentary about him. I think it's called I Am Val Kilmer.
I think he's on Prime.
Oddly enough,
I'm like pretty sure that he's dead.
no, he's
No,
alive
he's
still.
still alive.
Yeah,
He has a documentary on
He's got
Prime,
the-
Amazon Prime, I think.
Yeah.
it is.
I guarantee you, Fox News is going to run an article saying calling him Iceman when he
Oh,
dies.
yeah. When he dies,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's still alive.
Doc Holliday, man.
Oh,
I'll be okay.
Really sad because that was such a good movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
he wasn't doing so well in that one either.
Yeah.
What was he in
Ooh.
recently?
I am Val Kilmer.
Yeah. God damn! Eric with the singers.
That is the last one he was in.
Yeah.
Filmed by himself.
Yeah. Yep.
Please.
Looks interesting, but I'm not intrigued enough to watch it.
I can't pay my bills. Help me.
I am Val Kilmer.
Does that how he sound?
I don't know. These can't throw something. Right?
Asking for a friend.
Hey, man, I heard you, Val Kilmer. Do that line from the movie Tombstone. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. Oh, man, you don't sound nothing like that, man.
Yeah, give my money.
How do you even get throat cancer?
dangerous.
How do you get throat cancer without the smoking? Was he a heavy smoker?
Cigars, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but my grandfather's been smoking cigars his whole life. Not a single problem. Like, he's 85. Still smokes cigars.
He's got that good island blood, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
That's-
island.
Or it's just maybe he's fucking chilling, relaxing,
Yeah.
you know,
Dude.
and not worried about giving you cancer.
85 years old?
Like,
hard as a fucking nail,
Yeah.
dude.
I feel like if you do something like that and then you think the entire time I'm giving myself cancer, like you
Then it
could,
gives you
Yeah.
cancer.
but if like you just chilling,
Yeah. Hey, but
Yeah.
you know what it is? The tobacco. He's getting cigars from the fields. Like,
oh, and then
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
like,
Nah,
he's not
Not
producing
right.
anything extra other than the tobacco.
I would say your pop also probably has a less stressful life. Fucking had a great life. Fucking relaxed.
He was around during dictatorship, so I
Uh,
think it was such a
maybe
stressful
not.
well,
life.
not maybe. But he probably doesn't have like the
less-
cell
all
phone,
the stimulation and
all
shit,
this
you know what I
crap
mean? Like,
shit.
all the
Yeah.
shit in his ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
say that.
yeah.
He probably they're like, hey, Papa, you want to talk to your Milo? Nah, no.
No. He's good.
No. Fuck Milo.
Bro, that sound like, man, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm oh fuck, what am I gonna do after I retire? I should just smoke cigars.
Yeah.
I can have banana trees
Oh, dude.
or like a
Totally.
big garden.
You gotta get.
Yeah.
You know which one mistake was coming
Like
back
Josh.
was not bringing cigars. Every time I come back, I always bring cigars.
Yeah.
And he gets them from like
That's
the
awesome.
fields.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
they put stickers that say Cuban on them.
Yeah.
Later on, and you're like, I got a Cohiba.
Well, come to find out, the Cuban factories, the Cuban owners that the embargo affected, they just moved their operations to Dom Rep.
Yes. 100%.
Like, that's all they did. Like, oh,
They're
you're
saying
going to put an
they're
embargo on us? Okay, we're going to move to Dom Rep.
Same
and they
tobacco,
did. Yep.
And you're buying them for the fucking same price, or
Yeah.
just drive to Dom Rep and pick it up for half
Yeah.
the price.
That's
Yep.
You know,
we showed him, dude.
Got them. Got them.
Yeah, got him good.
damn Fidel.
Cool,
Idiots.
It's cool that they don't have. It's not westernized at all, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's no fucking McDonald's and shit. It's all like
Where?
old school and Cuba.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like all the old cars and stuff. Like it's fucking badass,
See,
dude.
to you, not the Cubans.
Yeah,
The Cubans are struggling, dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking outside, looking in. You're like, yeah, it's fantastic looking. The Cubans are like, we hate.
I still think it's badass.
Dude,
that there's
they're-
not like McDonald's every fucking block.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
That
hate-
aspect
But I guess
is
it's
fucking
Is
awesome.
there a trade off? You
But-
know what I mean?
dude, they're struggling hardcore.
Yeah, it
like
sucks.
I want to agree with you, but they're struggling. Hardcore.
What I mean, like I don't think like free Wi-Fi would be fucking awesome. Like the freedoms would be awesome, but I think nobody needs McDonald's, and that's something that a lot of people are realizing with the work shortages.
Yeah.
Like when they couldn't fucking they have to shut down Wendy's and they had to shut down fucking goddamn it Arby's and all that shit. A lot of people were just like, okay, well I won't eat there. Now they're like, oh fuck. Like maybe we don't need 50 fucking burger joints. But you know one place
Corner
we
to
can't
corner.
live without? Fucking Popeyes. I've realized that. There is always a fucking line at the
And
Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
You know what's crazy
Yeah.
though?
So just keep those two.
Even Hurricane Day. Remember where they shut everything down because the hurricane was supposed to come?
Yeah.
before that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were open.
Yep.
I know
Holy
because
shit.
there was the only place I could drive to get food. I was like, "Oh, you guys are open." They're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't close for anybody."
Yeah.
Brown folks and black people like fried chicken.
Have you ever had Yardbirds?
No, never.
Yeah.
Oh man, for
I
Long
shit
Beach
so hard
chicken
after
tenders.
Yardbirds.
They just opened one up
It's
over
like-
in
It's fucking legit,
Really?
dude.
Uh,
Yeah,
up north in the Crestview area. They open up. a Yardbird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fucking.
You know what I like? I like Tops. You ever had Tops?
Yeah.
House burgers.
Yeah.
Tops is good.
Yeah.
It's just a greasy, delicious
That's
burger.
fucking.
It's for what it is, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It doesn't lie to you. It's like,
No.
hey,
Yeah.
here's a greasy
Yeah.
burger.
Fuck yeah,
The
dude.
grease is your seasoning.
Yeah.
And here's a little bit of onions.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Five Guys.
I like Five Guys.
I think
Because the
Cookout's good
bag,
too.
the bag of like go
Grease.
fuck yourself
Bag of
fries.
grease fries. Yeah.
Like nothing. It's you just had the worst day ever, and your self esteem is down, and you just
it's a
want to
new year.
eat to make you feel better. You open the door, you walk in,
Just keep doing it.
you just
day
get
in, day out.
greeted by a hey, whatever, look at the board, tell me what you want. And then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get a cheeseburger. And they're like, yeah, cheeseburger. Yeah, you can get one.
Why does it gotta be?
Well, because it makes
Why,
you feel
man?
bad.
No.
No.
See, I'm going in. I'm high guy.
Oh, yeah, no, they
And
still
the
want
guy-
to talk.
The guy's like, "What's up, dude? You're gonna get a burger?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Well, they match the attitude you go in. If you go in there, you're like, hey, I'm a piece of shit.
You know who they probably hate?
He
The guy that
spits
asked
on
for the
them.
hot
Yeah.
dog or the chili dog. They're like, you came to Five Guys for a fucking chili
Who
dog?
the fuck gets a hot dog
You know what I'm
at
saying?
Five Guys?
It's
Yeah.
on the menu. It's very clear. Hot dog, chili dog,
Yeah.
fucking whatever dog.
There's a hot dog stand down in Fort Walton Beach.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fucking fire.
the Chicago dog.
Chicago hot dogs.
Yeah.
Dude,
When did I hear about this?
Yeah.
It is
Not plugged in like
legit.
Dude, you want to suck on some of them glizzies? I promise.
Praise Zazu.
Yes.
Praise. Praise ZAZØ.
Who the fuck is ZAZÜ?
I have again, fucking high guy, man. Getting the burger.
You don't come in here as the guest asking questions. You're here to enjoy yourself, my man.
Okay, so I got to try the glistening hot dogs
Yeah.
and
Glitzies. All right, and before we get too far off track, number 3 New Year's resolution
shit.
is drink more water. Look, everybody knows you need water. Everybody knows you're like some 98% water. I don't know.
Vitamin.
Whatever. But all I know is that's hard to freaking do. Every day I come home nearly dehydrated, and my wife tells me the same thing. How many things of water did you drink today? And I look her dead in the eyes, and I lie to her every day.
Yeah.
And I
My
say,
wife does the same thing.
I drank 14 shaker cups of water. And she looks at me and says, you are stupid. You can't handle that much aqua. And I'm like, see, I'll go drink some water. We speak in English and Spanish at the house. We're,
English?
bilingual. No big deal. But, yeah, so stop doing that because that's really hard. Instead, just drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
Monsters, you name it, Rain Energy,
Check the ingredients.
Especially
What's the
the-
first thing in it?
water. You're going to be fine. And that's a way easier New Year's resolution than just drinking more water.
Or just tape your receptacle to your hand.
Oh,
Like 40s?
Yeah, like 40 hands with water.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can only
No way
do
that can
some when you
backfire.
finish.
Everybody has peed their pants in front of the coworker.
It's cool, man.
You wear a catheter.
Yeah.
There you go.
Number 4 is kind of a weird one.
A long one.
It says,
Comes out of the bottom of your pants.
feed
You're
your
like a
gray
fucking
matter.
snail.
I think what they mean by that is to read more and study more.
Feed or what?
Not feed your gray matter. So, like, study more, read some books. Not today, dude.
feed your
You're
gray
in the
matter.
year 2022. All you need to do is go to sleep while you have an Amazon Prime docu-series playing in the background. I know you already suffer from insomnia. We'll worry about that later. Just sleep with the TV on and the knowledge crystals will formalize in your gray matter.
Put your phone under your pillow.
I don't like that.
Have your Audible playing at night.
Really loud.
Your favorite books. You're gonna get to sleep.
And you can tell people you read them.
Exactly.
Like an asshole.
Know what you're thinking. I can't possibly go to sleep. Not at first. But you see, that's the thing about being completely exhausted and having insomnia. At some point, you will sleep. Maybe it's in bed. Maybe it's while you're driving to work. At some point, you will fall asleep. You'll thank me later.
You know what's sad? I have a CPAP machine and I'm 32.
You know what's sad? I, too, have a CPAP machine.
I'm about to get one because I got to do a sleep study. And
Dude, you're going to
That's
get one.
not sad.
they already
Dude,
know.
no. It's so
Remember
annoying.
the show? The show? It's not sad to have a CPAP. If you need to use it for good sleep, because sleep is so important.
It is important.
Dude,
Motherfucker.
I don't understand.
it just blows air in my face. And it's like, it feels like it's like suffocating me, yet keeping me alive. and
Morning.
I can't stand it.
Oh,
I don't understand like how
This episode is filled with sarcasm. Use your CPAP machine. It's the only thing that will
that's
keep
tough.
you alive.
That's tough.
Dude, so
Because
annoying.
like, how are you supposed to like? When was besides cock? When's the last time
Oh,
you tried to fall with something in your face? Fall
every
asleep?
single night.
Dude, you know what's funny? I didn't.
Besides cock.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I didn't take it with me to I didn't take it with me to home,
Yeah.
and I was with a chick, and she woke me up in hysteria in the middle of the night. She's like, "Oh my god, you stopped breathing," and I was like, "Let it happen. It's gonna be okay."
Yeah.
She was like in tears, like, "But no, I thought you were gonna die." And I was like,
dude,
no, it's normal."
The only thing that could save my life is if you start sucking my dick.
I can't wake up. Until you do it.
There's so many opportunities.
I know what you're thinking out there. There's no way on earth that I can pull a chick, bring her home on a one night stand, and then pull out a CPAP machine and get her to stay. Let me tell you, you can.
I've done it. And afterwards, it gives you an excuse to not talk.
don't talk.
Maybe shut up. I gotta go to sleep,
It's afterwards, so maybe she'll leave.
Yeah.
dude. But
And you
they
have your
won't.
whole bed to
They
yourself.
don't leave. I don't know what it is, man. Like I put that thing on my face, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to sleep."
What, do they,
now."
like, pity
And they're
you?
like, "Okay, just have a good rest," and I'm like,
You pull a Yoda.
The moment you just roll over, slap it on.
Sorry, I must go to my sleep chamber.
"Molded by it."
Man, there. Or you could start masturbating when you put the machine on and get weird. Yeah, like you
What if
test
you have
it.
sex with the machine on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is the only way I can come.
Turn off the lights and be like, "I was born in the dark."
So it's big, right? Like you could get a harness made to put it
Oh
on
my
your
God,
chest.
yes.
Like
Wait,
Yeah.
but the water is gonna.
Yeah.
That's
kinda kinky.
Yeah.
There's water in it.
Is
Yeah.
there?
Yes.
I never. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what it's like.
Yeah, it like
water vapors to help
it
you.
shoots
Okay.
like water
Yeah.
through the hose,
Right.
and mine connects to the forehead right here. So I have like this contraption going on with the pipes that
Damn.
go into my mouth and cover my nose. It's like a whole contraption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have to like adjust it and shit. It's fucking annoying.
That's got to be hard to.
Yeah, it's like a robot
Some people get used to it.
ejaculating
I
on
still
you
can't
at
get used to
night.
it because it feels like somebody's like trying to suffocate me. No, because it changes the pressure based on how you're breathing. So if you change your breathing for 1 second, the machine's like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
more air," like, and you wake up with air in your mouth.
Right as you're about to sleep, the robot voice comes on like, "I won't kill you." What? Suck my robo hose.
Dude.
Oh my god!
All right.
Like, I look at the
Episode
images.
is Robo Hoses and ZAZÜ.
Oh man,
That man, you get me sometimes.
you-
We're
you are my
I thought you were gonna
person.
say dick. And you threw me off with the.
oh,
Tell you what,
hose, and it was such a pleasant surprise.
you know the other part is they gave me a mouthpiece too.
Oh.
I was like, let me try the mouthpiece, and the mouthpiece works.
Yeah.
It's a 2 mouthpiece system, and they have to interlock, and you can't close or open your mouth any further. Like you can't
Yeah.
shut them up. Dude, fucking most annoying thing ever.
Can I give you a nose tube?
All right, I'm just gonna say this
Well,
does not
no,
make me want
it
to
comes
wear.
with it.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Damn,
those-
dude.
Yeah, that. Well, mine covers the mouth too. So
Yeah.
that is even worse than that one.
So like super bondage looking.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
my entire face is pretty much covered.
Holy shit.
Kind of like that. Like, see that little picture like that? Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Except my hose attaches to the top. It's fucking annoying. I hate it. But I might die if I don't.
You should
Did
get
you-
one. You should get one that looks like the Bane mask.
Yeah, or paint it.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
but it's pretty fucking big too. It's not gonna get any better.
Do they make like CPAP machine mask skins? You
Ooh.
So they do sell for kids because apparently
Yeah.
fat kids now have to use
Yeah.
CPAP machines
Well, there was a shortage. There was recently a shortage of CPAP machines.
because people that were getting COVID,
Yep.
like my
Yeah.
grandmother, which is 80, has
Yep.
the same CPAP that I do,
Ah.
and I was
Yep.
like, "Grandma, I have the same CPAP as you." And she's like, "Really? You're dying too?" And I was like, "Little by little."
Yeah, every
And she looks at you dead serious. And he goes,
Hey, ZAZÜ.
Who the fuck
Why are
is
so
that?
many people like our age getting CPAP machines? Like, how is this such an issue?
So I started looking into this, and come to find out, because
No, it's real.
no, it's not.
Oh, it's real.
Yeah.
All right.
Pesticides.
It could be.
Serious.
gotta be
Gotta be serial with you.
I don't believe it.
So
Come on.
all right, come on, man.
Come on.
So in our friggin' little bubble, the commonalities and injuries are through the roof. Like we're having the same degenerative issues with our discs. That's where you're seeing a lot of guys, lower back and the C6, C7 replacements. But the other commonality that's really huge is the CPAP, and that's because the Army has been throat fucking us.
Damn it! I fucking told you. God damn it!
For so long that our throat and airway have changed. So at night when we relax, it just closes because our body's like, no more, no more.
Dude.
Just
Not
suffocates you.
even the air. It's like, trying to get in. It's like, come on, man, you gotta live. In our throats, it's just like, no, die.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean,
I told you.
I've like fall into his eyes. And everything.
I know. He's convincing.
Yeah.
He is convincing.
But it's true, though. A lot of the South community does get throat fucked.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, that is one of the most common issues with all of us when we start going through and finally, because like all of us do this, every last one of us do this. We don't go see a doctor at the beginning of the symptoms. We just fucking say, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Or you wait till you're getting out or
Yeah.
whatever.
And then if you're married or you have a living girlfriend, they're the first ones to notice you stop breathing and snoring. Like, oh, babe, you're snoring a lot. That's one of the things that you need to get checked out. Like, if I wouldn't have gotten the Whoop strap, I wouldn't have seen that. Like my sleep was, because I would go to bed and have 8 hours of sleep, but I'd wake up super fucking tired. Yes. That's because my sleep's being disturbed, and I'm being disturbed because I'm like falling asleep and not breathing, and then wake up, and that's just a constant pattern throughout the night. And you don't, yeah, but you're not like, oh, I stopped breathing. You're just like, oh fuck, okay, roll over. It's like, but yeah, and that's so. If you're out there and you're snoring a lot, go get a sleep study. Stop denying it and stop thinking, oh, it's just snoring. No, there's a big issue behind it. And
especially if you're active duty, because dude, stuff costs money when you're not in the military.
Yeah,
and VA is not going to help you at the end. It's going to make it long.
No, sadly, that's the other commonality that we're seeing when guys get out. They're fuck, like I can't get help, I can't get seen. Everything's on back order. There's always a backlog for trying to get help or get seen. So it's a normal thing. Yeah, unfortunately, I've seen guys deploy with a CPAP machine, and they're a little embarrassed by it because they're going on a fucking deployment with a fucking breathing machine.
None of their bros want to fuck them anymore.
No.
I'll tell you what.
You were hot.
Yeah, you carrying Darth Vader machine? Dude, I'm not fucking you. Man, come on.
Fuck me.
I'll tell you what. Put it in my mouth. I do wish I had a CPAP when I was on my last deployment.
Yeah.
Sure. It was 6 months of straight work. Because I wasn't going very deep into sleep either, because I was worried about getting a call like, hey, go get dressed.
Exactly.
So I wish I would have had a CPAP for sure.
Yeah.
I could tell there was a lot of body pain that came during the last deployment. Yeah.
This life will wear you the fuck down. It doesn't have to. You don't have to sit there and be like, and like we said it before, you don't have to sit there and compare yourself to somebody else. Well, I haven't gotten my legs blown off like fucking Billy over there, so I have nothing to complain about. But yet you're going home and you're stressed the fuck out. You're not getting sleep, and you're dealing with a lot of fucking other side effects. Go take a step towards the right direction and get help. Ask to go see your provider and get some answers for your fucking situations. There's nothing wrong with it.
And Billy's doing just fine. He's got pogo sticks for legs now. He lives in a Super Mario game.
Nice. He hops around.
Perspective.
Yeah, right? I mean, dudes.
I will say though, I recently had a brain study done.
Oh yeah,
And
those are cool,
so,
man.
So all shit aside, I have chronic pain now in my
Yeah.
body, and I always thought it was just like, oh, it's just what is meant to happen.
Yeah,
Because I assumed like my retirement or my military career would be, I'll just maybe lose a limb, like you were saying, or break a few bones here and there. No, it's just chronic pain.
Yeah.
And so when I did the study, the guy asked me, he's like, "Are you in pain right now?" And I was like, "Every day." And then he's like, yeah, your brain is bouncing off the fucking wall through the study. It's saying that you're red when you should be like this color.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, you know? And he's looking at me like, well, you just take care of that, you know? Like, it was like thanks for the chart. It looks good on paper.
Yeah.
A lot of activity here.
A lot of activity.
Very cool.
This indicates you're in level 10 pen. Like you're just in a lot of pain.
See the little picture I made?
Can you help me with that? God, no. I can't do
The other doctor
anything
does
for
that.
you. There's another doctor
He
for
came
sure.
with a glove and tried to put it in my butt.
That is, well,
I was like, that's not how you fix pain. He's like, yes.
I'm the doctor. I'll tell you what helps.
well,
He gaslighted
take
me.
Tricare, right?
He gaslighted me. He's like, take this finger.
This is all that Tricare will cover. So either you let me diddle you in the butt or you're going to go home. All right.
So I get the pills afterwards.
That's all they want to do. Yeah. They just want to stick their finger in your asshole. That's it.
Sometimes dual
Too,
You know
yeah.
what's funny?
dual blast.
So I was coming through maps. That
Prospecting
many years ago.
prostates.
As I was coming through maps many years ago,
Oh, wait, here we go again.
I go into the conglomerate of dudes that are getting, squatting, puckering their bow and all that good stuff. And this big black dude walks in and he does the glove thing. He's like, he's got big old hands. Like he could have been a porn star and then became old and was like, this is what I'm going to do now.
Yeah.
Check
Just-
buttholes.
Just using his fingers.
Yeah.
Just massive meat.
So he comes in and he's like, all right, bend over and cough. And I was just like, at first, again, English is second language. I first up the bow. I'm like, what is this guy going to do behind me? And I heard stories, here and there. I thought they were bullshit,
Yeah.
And I felt the finger.
Yeah.
It went in there. So I coughed, but it wasn't because he told me to cough. I was like,
Yeah,
those,
I
like-
thought it was weird at MEPS when like they're like, oh, okay, get naked. You have to get like fully naked, which is kind of weird because you could just like pull your pants down, but the doctor's like, no, get fully naked. Then he's like, do some squats, and then you do some squats. He's like, okay, now try to do the splits, and then you try to do the splits, and then he's like, now lay face down on the ground and stick your ass up, and then and it's just like why, like I don't understand like why they're asking you to do all these like physical movements.
And then the
they did-
hip hop music comes on. All right.
Yeah.
Make your ass cheeks clap. All right, good.
Oh yeah, they didn't do that to you guys.
All right, now bend over and grab and spread it for daddy.
No, if I could go back, I would just shit on the floor just to see what happens.
Just while you're duck walking.
Yeah. I forgot about that too. Why the fuck did that happen?
There's no scientific or medical explanation for the duck
For
walk.
the naked duck walk?
that
Yeah.
threw me for a loop.
I mean, why? If you can make people do something like that,
Yeah.
For fun. I think it
For
was
science.
fun. They're like
Yeah,
just
that's
laughing inside the whole time.
Now,
Fucked up shit going
now
on.
say
right
quack, quack. Quack, quack.
I
They live
ejaculated
together.
No.
after they, yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to.
That's,
Little known
I thought that's
secret.
what they wanted.
Yeah.
Is this good, sir?
Good.
Marine Corps.
It just seemed like it was like the beginning of a porno
Dude.
the whole time I was there.
It's because you
That's
made it
what's
weird. If you would have been cool about it,
It's like, all right,
You
and
know,
you
you all
won't
made
be
it
getting
weird
paid
for
for
each
this today, but you might have an opportunity to receive payment later
There's a
on.
couch in there.
Okay.
There was a couch at the end of the room.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera facing the couch?
they've really been targeting the ESL applicants.
Hey, but we made it.
Yeah, we certainly did.
Yeah, we've been
and
fucked for years.
I don't feel used at all.
I don't feel a thing.
Yeah, the bonus is simply working. The citizenship was what got me in. They're like,
Yeah.
I served with Jamaican dudes was our thing for the Marine Corps, and then I think there was a Haitian guy. There was multiple Jamaican guys.
Yeah.
Wagwan Simi.
It's the worst Jamaican.
Yeah. They were like, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys saying? I'll just laugh like I know.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what they're saying. And they just look so happy that people are
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to kill you, man.
He was, I mean, fuck, that guy was awesome. Drummond. He had he had a fucking 300, a Chrysler 300.
Yeah.
And then he got a fucking huge vinyl thing on his windshield that said Jamaican Shatta.
He has big rims.
Gangster.
That guy
He had big
fucks.
rims.
Yeah.
That dude definitely fucks.
Oh, bro.
300s and big
Yeah.
rims is like a thing.
Single moms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you kidding me?
And some married ones.
But he always knew when I was going to go surfing.
Oh, yeah.
Just from living on the island, like, oh, the surf's good.
Yeah,
I
you
would-
could sense it. I mean, it's part of his own
and just
powers.
the weather coming through.
Yeah.
You can smell the ocean, they say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can feel the waves, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm driving down,
This is Little Mermaid.
smoking a joint on Marine Corps base, Onslow Beach. They would never expect it.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? There's no way that guy is driving down the fucking, what is it, Holcomb? I forget the name. Smoking a joint past the commissary.
No way.
I am, man.
Just
Who knew?
trying to get the vibe.
Right, see? You could have made the Mets thing cool. Nice dick, dude.
Nice. So they walk in with a clipboard rating dicks.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Or just, saying it like, oh, dude, your dick's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Nice,
Cool.
dude.
Cool.
What if you're a grower? They're like, I'm
Sounds like a Pauly Shore movie.
They just stop. Sir, did you just say you're a grower? Yes. Okay, well, proceed. Go on.
Grow.
I'm stage frightened.
It's cold in here.
Can we get a spotlight on number 4? I command you to grow.
What
Get
if they do-
sports
You know what they
dick a
should
lot.
do?
Yeah.
They should do co-ed maps. I think that would
Starship
cool.
Troopers.
Yeah, Starship
Yeah.
Troopers.
Yeah, but like do it for real, not just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Titties.
They're gonna make it all inclusive, then might as well just
But
make
you
it all
see,
inclusive.
like,
Yeah, but nobody walked up to the females and like measured their boobs.
But maybe they felt the nipples, you know?
All right.
Yeah, they fill them for lumps.
Yeah.
Lump
Yeah.
check.
Tweaking each nipple.
I know.
All right, you're good.
I mean,
Next.
I honestly feel like that would be worth going to school for 7 years.
Just to see some titties bouncing
Yeah,
around and duck
dude.
walking and
Holy fuck.
unless they have like
Oh,
a
yes,
hairy-
I'm a professional.
Yeah,
Yeah,
7 years. 7 years school. Oh. Praise ZAZØ. I'll stop using that.
No, please stop.
No.
Ah, damn it.
It'll anger him.
What are the New Year's resolution that we missed?
Here's
off track.
here's the
Part of
last
the
one.
course, though.
Here's the last one, then we'll do some rare ones. Set up your home sweat station. So I guess what they mean by that is
Home
set
gym.
up a home gym. Why just say that?
Sweat
Well,
station.
Yeah.
Or
Or
put the heat on in one of your rooms,
trash
like
bags.
just start a fire.
yeah.
And then put a porta shitter in there and masturbate.
Yeah. That's the
that's a
deployment
sauna.
get fit quick
Yeah.
scheme, man.
Yeah, just get a porta john.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's really hot during the day.
Yeah.
If you've never been on the verge of passing out from beating off in one of those things, you've never lived. That's dancing with the devil, my man. That's
like a sauna, but
danger.
worse.
And you don't qualify for compensation from the VA. The only way to get that is to
Bring some hot
have a
sauce
near-death
over here.
experience cranking your hog inside of a fucking...
While you're listening to, you gotta know when to hold 'em.
No, dude, stop. Oh my. I just sing that on a board.
Why?
My regular army unit was the Gamblers. I hate you. And it all ties together. Because I was in Iraq. Memorizing that song, crying, using my tears as lubrication, masturbating in a porta shirt.
I used to get
But
up.
hold it. I'm not gonna fold.
I used to get
As
up
you're
nice and early.
just about to pass out from heat
I used
exhaustion.
to get up nice and early
Yeah.
after they fucking cleaned the johns.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was still cool outside because Iraq,
Yeah.
it goes from cool to hot real quick. But just in that small moment between everybody still sleeping and guard duty kind of switching, and you were like, you know what? This is the perfect time to jerk off.
Yeah.
Go to the Porta John. I had a PSP at the time.
Oh,
The
shit.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I had all the best porn on there. You
Yeah.
know? And dude, it felt good. It felt like I was normal for a second.
They don't
you know?
talk about that
They really don't.
enough in the books, you know?
They should.
It's a great morale.
I think we should
booster.
just write a book about the jacking off experience in
Because it's
combat.
like you're sharing a Jack Shack with
all your best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few assholes that do nut on the walls, which is kind of fucked up. Like,
They-
bro, keep
They
that
might
shit
not.
tight.
They might not be able to help it.
That's not a control. That's, yeah.
no,
I mean,
come on, man.
sometimes you're just hanging on for dear life, my man. Just wherever that seat goes.
I get the shakes.
It's like an unfathomable, like the largest,
Yeah, it's fucked
the
up.
largest conceivable number that you could possibly think of besides infinity is how many kids died in a porta potty in Iraq.
Dude. So many. So many. You can't count.
Actually,
There's so many
there's
unborn
theories
children.
that actually is how the universe was created. Is that all the jizz coming together? It's kind of like dark matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
shit.
expanding
The Big
into a
Bang.
supernova
Yeah.
of heavy metals.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, creating a universe is both rad and mystically weird.
And hard work.
And hard work.
Dude,
That's a lot of energy.
you gotta
I wonder if you can measure that energy.
How many guys sneak into the porta john thinking they're not aware of what's going on in there?
Oh, dude, everybody was like, no one's going to know I'm jerking off
Yeah.
in here.
I mean, I would climb up and look through the things and watch it.
See, but the thing is, like,
You were the phantom.
I used to go in there
Don't
fully
pause it.
aware that if somebody saw me, like, with my PSP, because you can't hide a PSP. It's almost like a tablet, you know? Like, because, like, I'm going in with my PSP, I have headphones and everything, I want to hear the girl moaning in the porn, you know?
Yeah.
Because that, you know, that's the thing. You don't want to just be, like, real quiet. Like,
I like to make my own sounds for them in
Commentary,
my
yeah.
head, but it always happens in my voice. So it's super,
yeah, but the
weird.
problem is the girl's like, yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's not a girl sound when you're fucking. Oh, this is a dude.
Oh. Yeah, I like doing my own sound effects. Everybody sounds like Chewbacca or Chopper.
Mine just sound like in my head.
Bukage,
In my head it's like squeaky toys for me.
no, what?
I couldn't really hear. So my favorite time is when the trucks are cleaning the porta shitter so I could eat it while I was like, and then you can't hear anything because of the truck. So
Salty socks.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's like just before the freshness, it's the dirtiness.
I'm trying to think of where I was like jerked off.
Oh, which brings me to the real New Year's resolutions. So if you couldn't tell, we're being very sarcastic with the previous 5. The next 5 are real. Instead of giving yourself these hard, restrictive boundaries like, I'm going to lose X amount of weight, how about we just get fit? I'm going to start by walking. Take the dogs on a walk twice, 3 times a day, whatever you can do. But when you set yourself up for failures, when you do things like, I'm going to fucking look like Eric, Floater Joe, just fucking shredded on his last deployment where all he ate were eggs and protein and peanut butter.
Egg piddle.
Yeah, I sucked it up.
There was a girl that just got hospitalized. She used to sell farts. In
Yeah.
containers.
Yeah.
And she used to eat eggs, protein shakes. and shit,
Lots of beans, yeah. Yeah.
And it almost killed her.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
batshit
Yeah, but she
crazy. though.
retired off of
But hey,
her.
Yeah.
she wasn't too half looking though. Too half bad though.
No, but she's
Like,
batshit
That's how
crazy.
she sold her.
I mean,
farts.
yeah.
Hold on.
When you do that,
This is weird,
you
right?
can't
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
But like
Farts?
she put like petals and stuff inside the bottle.
She sold farts.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like it was like a pretty little glass bottle with like a cork top and a petal, like a rose petal, like frozen. Or,
Oh,
or-
yeah. That's a nice touch.
And with a little bow on it. It was no shit like a gift. You're getting a fart stinking
Gift. Which
jar.
brings me to my next
and you
point.
guys knew about
Financial
this.
responsibility. Well, I'm an avid fan of 90 Day Fiance, which is the show that she was on.
Yes.
He
He was not ugly though. I was thinking in my head, I was like, could I date a girl that does that?
she's crazy like she's the attractive type that's batshit crazy.
Yes.
Like she's crazy.
Hot to crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, scale.
yeah,
Bad.
yeah, real weird.
I mean, that's pretty inventive, though.
But she was making like $200,000 a year.
Holy shit, dude. She's smart.
Yeah.
Bro, she drives a fucking nice car.
But
Like-
she was eating beans nonstop. You're gonna deal with
I
that.
don't
If you're her
know.
boyfriend, you can't do anal ever. Ever.
Yeah.
You're gonna get shitty nonstop
Well,
dick.
yeah. Poop noodles out of your cock.
Yeah, but like hard, stinky, shitty dick. Not like kind of smells like poop.
Oh.
Poop dick's normal.
Yeah,
Everybody
but like
gets it.
a bean poop dick.
Bean. I feel like that's a dish.
Best served cold.
When someone tells
Do
me,
you have any bean poop?
when someone tells me that I have male privilege now, one of the things I'm going to list off is
Yes.
that some chick sold their farts for $200,000.
Listen,
Yeah.
OnlyFans. The entire
Well,
thing.
you know what? Fuck it. Let's take back farts. Starting now.
You know,
Security Halt will be selling their farts. Not in some frivolous,
Pennies on the dollar.
nice little fucking glass. No, we're selling our farts in premium aluminum cans with a pop. So when you pop that bad boy, you're getting the full face of Security Halt.
What's the name of this
or
brand?
ammo cans.
Or ammo. Holy shit.
Primo
Ammo
cans.
cans.
Ammo cans.
What do we call this company?
Fart can.
Primo fart?
My fart.
Yeah.
Or
Dude gas.
Do gas.
Dude gas.
Prime
gas.
farts.
Security fart.
Oh, there you have it.
dude stink.
All right. while we refine this idea. Number 2.
Right. Commercial coming soon.
Number 2. Maybe we'll do it right at the very end. Yeah. Financing stuff can be very stressful. Get it? Yes, of course it is. Money's very stressful. Instead of giving yourself a ridiculous, really hard-lined, structured budget, give yourself some space and a little bit of wiggle room. Say that you're going to save X amount of money and put it into your savings account or invest it. But don't go all hardcore on day one and say that you're going to take 90% of your income and put it in a savings account, because then you're going to be eating beans and selling your farts, trying to make up so you can have a life. So yeah, just
what the fuck?
So don't do that, or do. I'm not here to judge you. Or maybe just get a fucking OnlyFans and sell some foot pics.
Yeah. Or send your income to floaterjoe@hotmail.com.
Floaterjoe@hotmail.com. We'll help you invest your money
and your farts
your farts.
They say what, 15-20% of your income?
Yeah,
that's a good start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I started doing that recently, 3 months ago.
Fuck yeah.
Only 3 months ago.
Because fuck, I'm retiring. I need money. Yeah. I did the same thing. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I've been having a lot of fun. And I bought a lot of cool stuff that I liked.
They say just that.
Flashback to Eric's house, and there's just 2 random midgets with dog collars. Oh, you're gonna pay us for this month? Not now. Hang on. I got some finances. When I have the money, I'll pay you. Praise ZAZØ.
That's what I'm gonna do.
We're gonna start a
Start
cult.
church.
That's the best. And there's 2 rules.
Yeah.
Only
Can't tax
2
them.
rules.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who talks to ZAZØ.
And everyone has to have sex with
You have to
me.
go through you to pay. You can start a cult. They say if you start a cult, you can make some good money.
Oh man. Oh. All right, so we did. We're at 3.
Yeah, are you a better person yet already? Fuck.
Be better.
Listing all the good ones is way harder than all the bad ones.
All right, number 4.
Do something nice for someone.
Do something
Yeah.
nice. Volunteer. Do charity. And and when I first started hearing this, like, do something. Be bigger than yourself. I was like, I don't know how to fucking do a charity thing. I don't know how to do a volunteer thing. And it's actually easier.
Yeah, you don't have to be a terrorist. Fly planes in the
Like, it's actually really easy to do a support group. I thought it was going to be hard, but now I've been doing it for like several months now. You just go to a place that will let you host a meeting for free, and the people will come. And then all you got to do is just listen to people and share your experience and be genuine. If you know other veterans around your community, put some friggin' notices out on Facebook Marketplace. Do whatever you have to do. Just volunteer some time. Lend a helping hand. Fucking people need to hear and share stories and hear their friggin' compatriots, their fellow veterans. Talk to them.
Now, is it just veterans or like cops, firefighters?
Right now, here at Fort Walton at the local Al-Anon house, it's just current military service members and veterans. We haven't had any. We've had a few. We have a Coast Guard guy. We've got a Navy guy.
That's kind of like taking like an outsider in.
Because there's come to find out, like, if you remember fucking Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. Yeah. Like, we literally, myself and my buddy Chris that run it, we sat there one night and then one guy showed up. Next night, 2 guys, and so on and so on. Now we're just swimming in dudes.
Just dudes.
So many dudes.
Fuck, dude.
Especially Coast Guard.
I know, man. Yeah. It's a pretty sweet gig. Lots of dudes.
It's a lot of farts.
What is it?
It's been monopolized.
Hey, dude, seriously, bring some beans, some dip, and be like, hey, before you leave, you must fill a jar. Don't shit in the jar, though.
But giving some of your time to help others will feel good, and you'll be surprised. It feels like you have not only your normal support network, but now you have a bigger, wider network of people that are there to listen to you, and you're there for them. So do it. Try it out. Just, give back. And the final one, we said, get fit, finances, volunteer, be an advocate for yourself. Take the time to really look at yourself and say, I'm worth it. I deserve positivity, and understand that you're human. Give yourself some grace. So be whoever you are. If your name's Tim, Billy, Michael, be an advocate for yourself. Billy, take care of yourself. Understand that you're going to have good days, bad days, but always be kind to yourself and be positive. You don't have a lot of mentors out there reaching out. When you're older, you don't have a lot of people like, hey man, let me be an extra kind voice to you. So you got to be extra kind for yourself.
I thought you were gonna say you don't have a lot of time left. But it was seriousness the whole time. Sorry.
Look, I have some inside information from ZAZÜ. I'm just letting you know that time's coming to an end. This is the last year, so you might want to take it for what it is. Praise ZAZÜ.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
It was the end of the show. It was serious time.
So serious.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Pogo leg, Billy.
Did that just go off when you slammed her?
I thought you did it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. You did it.
You
were
like- You got like 3 months, dude.
Oh, can you imagine? He just
Man.
dies in 3 months.
Oh, dude, that'd be
He
horrible.
called it.
That'd be horrible.
Dude, that would be.
Oh,
He called it with ZAZÜ.
don't invoke his name. Man, I feel like we didn't even get a chance to get to our segment, like for our guest.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got
We
time.
can cut
Yeah,
the
fuck.
whole part out about getting throat fucked.
We are not.
Were you,
We have a
are you
stand-
worried about
Do
that?
some editing? No, I'm not.
We have-
I might be worried about some other things that I said.
Well, I'm sorry. His name is David Felonius III. He lives at 104 Sycamore Street, Wrights Beach, Florida. 28357. Oh, yeah.
I can always come back.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
please.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
But before we end, let's at least introduce our guest for today.
Yeah. Hey.
Tell us something about yourself, our great friend from the islands.
I'm very bad about talking about myself.
As is evident.
Very awkward.
What if we asked you questions? Here, I'll do it. Okay,
Yeah.
interview. Ready?
I guess, yeah.
Go. Ready, set, ready?
Is this like
You
a
ready?
speed interview?
No.
What?
Just go.
Yeah, like I'm ready. Like you.
What is your name? What is your
Milo.
What is your fake name?
Milo.
Okay. Milo. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from the Dominican Republic, specifically Santiago. Very beautiful place.
When did you come over?
1999. I was 11 going on 12. It was actually, I moved to Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Which is a culture shock. You ever been culture shock? Moved from the islands to
Oh, yeah, I bet.
just Brooklyn.
I just imagine you coming in with like lots of flowery shirts and like really short cut off jean shorts,
And it's snowing.
coconut shoes.
You know what's really bad though? I came in the summer.
Oh.
So it was just hot, unbearably hot. Like humidity in New York is terrible because everything's just concrete.
Yeah,
you know?
everybody's already like breakdancing
Yeah.
and like trying to beat battle you.
But I
99, dude.
I did see like like you show in the movies like fire hydrants being popped off in the
Yeah.
summer. Yeah, it was like that. Like I was like, oh, this is like super cool. And then I moved to New Hampshire. Then I was like, oh, there's like snowstorms and 5 feet of snow, 6 feet of snow, block everything in, ice, black ice everywhere, and just like, I don't like this anymore. I actually asked my dad if I could move back to the islands. I did not want to live in the U.S.
So you
no
didn't
shit.
come over. You didn't come over by yourself, though.
My grandparents had already came a year prior.
Okay, so your
Yeah.
grandparents were here, and they were here under like they had citizenship, or they were.
No,
under,
they have visas,
Visas.
/ you get residency, or permanent resident cards, I guess you call it, green cards.
Yeah,
it's green
green
card,
card, yeah.
pretty much. And they moved to New Hampshire, and they were because we have extended family there. And then I followed. I didn't get my visa originally. They got their visa first. Then a year later, the consulate over there in the DR was kind of like, yeah, you're good to go now because you have family over there that can actually support you. So I moved to New Hampshire. I lived there for about 3 years. Went to the rest of my elementary years, which I ended up being put back a grade because I didn't know any English at all. Had to go to ESL for upwards of like 7 years.
Oh shit.
you know?
Damn.
So I was doing all the standard classes, trying not to fail, and trying to learn English so I wouldn't fail school.
Right.
So like if I don't know of certain words in my English class, I would go to ESL and be like, I have no idea what the fuck this means. And they're kind of just like, hey, it's okay, So I think a lot of my early years in school were kind of just like no kid left behind, And then to be honest, then after I picked it up later on, I was just like, oh, I'm not great. I'm not meant for college. So I moved from New Hampshire to New Jersey in my 8th grade year. and did my high school years in New Jersey, all that good stuff. And my accent got me into a lot of fights throughout the years, like a lot. Like the whole thing, like it wasn't like it's not like it was like racism. It was more of like you're just different, you know. And I would say 100% like
Oh, thanks, baby.
100% that like taught me like, you know, a lot of things. I was like, you know, because from the islands, everybody's just like super chilled and you get into scuffles here and there, but everybody's just cool, you know. It's the islander thing's kind of real, you know.
And
You know,
why can't? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why can't?
I will say this though, like when I was getting near my senior year, I knew I was like, college is not for me. Like, and especially going to school in New Jersey, where like it's a shitty school system, I didn't really learn anything. But I did learn that I liked the military because I did ROTC for a little bit, and then I was like, well, I'll join the Army and I'll go to college. But my bad.
No, you're good.
I ended up not taking that route. I was just like, I'll just join the Army and do cool shit, which as a number, they were kind of just like, yeah, be this, you know, in the military and you'll be the coolest shit. And I was a supply guy.
Oh, so that's what you came in as?
Yes,
Nice.
100%. They were like,
That's fine.
you know what? My recruiter was kind of like, hey, man, you can do anything you want once you join. Like, and then, no, it's not how that works. So I spent like 2-3 years in 82nd trying to like get myself out of there by like going to whatever training. Then one day I'm running down, what was it? Ardennes. Ardennes.
And you saw,
And I saw the green beret freaking recruiting station, and it was just kind of like, I don't know what this is, but it's
There's
got to be cool.
tingling in your
you know?
balls.
Yeah.
Kicked open that door.
Look
saw
how
two
short
dudes
those
fucking
Yeah.
shorts
going.
are.
And granted,
Dudes here, fuck.
this is like
All the time, bro.
granted, this is like the fast version of the story, you know, like because I had to deploy a couple times
Right.
beforehand and all that stuff. But I was just like, yeah, like whatever the fuck this is, I want to try it. And the recruiter was like, cool, sign here, bye. And I was like, okay, I guess it's that easy. And he's like, yeah, you're volunteering. We don't give a fuck. Like, like we're not forcing you to do any of this. It's up to you to get here and get it done. And I was like, oh, I kind of like that too. I don't have to be told by a fucking E4 to get my shit together, which I've been working since I was like 9 years old. That's another thing. Like I breezed through all that because I've had a job since I was a kid because there's no other choice. Like you can't just be like, I'll just be a lazy piece of shit and my mom and dad will take care of me. When I asked my dad for stuff, he would just be like, yeah, you got to put half of it. And I could never afford half. So I just had to get a job and buy stuff, you know? So yeah, got my citizenship right before I showed up to brag. So that was good. And I was able to renounce or, you know, pretty much get rid of my Dominican passport, my citizenship over there. They did my background, all that good stuff. Everything came back fine. They let me go SF. I got selected my second try. My first try, I ended up getting a bum knee. Fell into one of those burnt out, you know, stomps they have out on the land nav course. Yeah. And I went straight through one, like all the way to like my hip, and my knee took the entire hit of that. So like towards team week, I just couldn't keep up with the guys. And they pulled me off. They were like, hey, dude, you're going to fuck yourself up. They gave me a medical fucking pretty much drop. So I was able to come back, or they didn't want to fuck me. And then I came back a month later. I had every day took an ibuprofen. They were like, that's what you get. And I was like, that's all I need, you know. Got selected, you know, chose to be a Charlie, which they were looking at me like I'm a fucking idiot because I would just be doing supply shit all over again.
You don't know.
They were like, yeah, you're going to be doing more supply shit again. Probably want to do that. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, the cool shit, it's going to be a little bit of it. And I was
So as a supply dude, I mean, you deployed twice as a supply dude.
Yeah.
And then you decided I'm going to be a Green Beret. And like, I feel like there's not a whole lot of soldering skills that transfer over from supply to Green Beret. So did you have to like go land nav, or did you have like mentorship?
Well, the good thing is, like, again, I breezed through a lot of stuff. Like I ended up going through RIP, like right after airborne school.
Okay.
So I learned some land nav in RIP.
Yeah.
You know? And then I realized I don't want to be part of, you know, Ranger Battalion. I'm too chill for that shit. So I was like, you know. So I was like, so after I did the entire RIP, you know, I kind of just like failed their history test, and I didn't want to be recycled again. So I was kind of like, I'm good now, because they were trying to recycle me because they want a lot of support guys in Ranger Battalion, and I was like, nah, I'm good. You guys are cool, but I'll try something else, you know. And So I learned some land nav there. Then I showed up to an infantry, airborne infantry battalion over in 82nd. So there was no like, well, you're just a supply guy. You're just going to be doing bullshit. Maybe some guys get away with that, but like my company was like, no, you will be doing the ruck marches, the land nav. You'll be doing the ranges. Like, so a lot of guys, while I was there, because I was always in pretty good shape, thought that I was an infantry guy that got in trouble and got put in the cage. They're like, because they called it the cage, the supply room. And I was like, no, I'm a 92 Yankee. And they were like,
Yeah, right.
no, but you should get in trouble. And then I was like, no, like I just like doing this cool shit, but I never went to the cool shit schools, you know? And then like I realized I was like, I'm in pretty decent fucking shape. A lot of the guys that I hear about that want to do cool shit, take the long walk, what it was called when you from the regular army. Mm-hmm. And then again, I ran into that fucking recruiting station over in Ardennes, and I was like, well, this is a sign. I don't know why, but I was like, this has got to be it, you know? And then, of course, you know, you get shit on because you're leaving the 82nd.
Yeah.
And long story short, a couple of my buddies from the 82nd are here now. And once in a while we run into each other and we're like, man, remember when you were fucking working supply shit over there and now you're doing cool guy shit here? Which we take it for granted. I take it for granted sometimes, but we do some cool guy shit sometimes, you know? For sure. We like to bitch about it. I bitch about it all the time, but like a lot of regular Army dudes are probably like, fuck yeah, I want to do that, you know? And then long story short, come here, fall into a dive team, which couldn't ask for anything better, you know, like it was kind of like my style of stuff. Like I do like the water a lot. And on top of that, like I used to like working out like nonstop, like 4 hours a day. And so I fell right into the team pretty well. And yeah, long story short, I'm been doing this for 8-9 years now. And maybe if I come back again, we'll talk more shit about it. It was just like, yeah, that's kind of like, yeah. And I'm kind of at the end of the ropes now. It's not so much as like quitting on like the military, as much as like I am kind of working on my way out now, thinking about all the stuff like property and stuff like that, you know, investing. Not so much let me go to work and break myself off, you know, because I did give 15, 16 years of myself to the Army, like wholeheartedly. Like I was a firm, and I still am a believer of it, you know, but like I was hardcore, like, let's go fucking work out, carry the heavy shit, do the hardcore training. And then I didn't go to sickle and I once, none of that shit. And then I broke myself off, you know. Now, looking back, and like I said, like I have chronic pain. And I assumed that was just like, oh, you know, like I'm not broken. You know, it's just pain. Like you can deal with pain just like anything else you do in your training, you know. Then looking back on it, I'm like, fuck, like my whole body just hurts now. And I almost wish I just would have just lost a leg and, you know, had a fucking bum stick to carry around instead of like dealing with chronic pain because it's so much worse. Like, I say so much worse, but I don't know how much it would hurt to like have your leg missing always, you know. But like I just lay in bed and I'm just like everything hurts. Yeah, you know?
Even like before, especially before, but even after my surgeries on my feet, I told my wife, I'm like, I just want both of them gone. They hurt so much constant fucking pain. Like I literally was like, can I just take them off? I'll get the little tink tinks and be fine. Like
or like duck feet. That'd be He's so cool.
If they could give me duck feet, that would be fucking right.
They just slap on there.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
And they're always wet.
That'd be hilarious. That would be.
Can you imagine the shoes?
You'd have to wear garbage bags.
That's kind of where I'm at now.
But yeah, man, that's fucking dope because you went from not an American to a fucking Green Beret, which is like I will say this though.
Wow, Ryan, I wasn't a fucking American. I too became a Green Beret.
It's not about you today.
Typical white person.
Okay. So wait, let me guess. Eric's got some color too. And
Eric's half Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Oh, what do you know? It's only a fucking token white guy on the fucking show.
You are.
I know. And that's why I don't have a cool story.
How does it feel to be on the wrong side of the room?
Whatever, dude.
Look at him. Listen
Whatever,
to him be
dude.
a white person.
I grew up with privilege. Everyone make fun of me.
I'll say this though. I'll say this. All shit aside.
No, don't fucking high five me. Fucking don't look up at me and my privilege. You just sit there in your chair. Fuck.
I'll say this though. Sometimes Like whenever I go into work sometimes, because I came from that to where I am now, and even financially speaking, like the military as a whole has given me a shitload of stuff. Like that I don't for all take for granted. I do feel like an imposter sometimes. I'm like, how the fuck did I go from a third world country, to joining America's United States Special Forces? Like, sometimes people
Hard work, man.
But like, no, but like my family asks me sometimes, like, what do you do? And it's so hard to explain, especially in Spanish, that like I'm part of this organization that like 1% of the 1% can't even try to do.
Right.
And I'm like, and sometimes I'm thinking about it in my head, I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It fucks me up sometimes.
Yeah. And then, like, it seems so kind of like, for most of the time, it seems normal. But, like, to someone listening, they're going to be like, holy shit, like, that's wild. Yeah. So,
It's awesome.
yeah, it's really cool.
Fuck yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely deserve a lot more recognition and love than Ryan.
Yeah, he grew up. Ryan grew up in like a stable, white, loving family. Prior military, grew up in
Let me tell you how hard Ryan had it growing up. One night, his dad was getting ready for Christmas, laying out all the Christmas presents, and he forgot to buy the extra controller for the PlayStation 4, and it was too late to run out and buy one. So he had to get it Amazon Primed, and it didn't arrive on Christmas morning. It arrived on Christmas afternoon. Poor Ryan. Felt so bad.
They did try to send a drone to his house. This white person doesn't have all their Christmas presents. Get in their stack. How dare Send the drones.
Oh god.
Jeff Bezos.
Penis rocket.
Well, we're almost made it to 2 hours. That's the first 2 hour show we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Or close to 2 hours. Math is hard. Well, before we close it off, you boys have anything to say?
Happy Insurrection Day.
I have something to say. Hey, my neighbor today rescued a dog. Check this out. That a older couple said was a vicious dog and didn't want anymore. Just to not deal with this dog.
Yeah.
It was a fucking small sausage dog, by the way. Like a fucking borderline puppy that would never grow past his size. Fucked up situation. There's a lot of dogs out there. Rescue a dog if you can. I don't know. That's my message.
Or sacrifice him to yourselves. Well, there you have it, folks. It's another one in the books. So don't forget, as always, send us your income, your banking information to floaterjoe@hotmail.com. That's floaterjoe@hotmail.com. Do it. Please.
Baby, it's possible.